India is urging its 1.3 billion people to stay indoors to stem the spread of the coronavirus as the government asks states to enforce work-from-home measures. Prime Minister Narendra Modi made this appeal to employers.
I would like to request businessmen and people with higher incomes to take care of the economic outlook of those who work for them, if possible. In the next few days, it is possible that these people might not show up for work. Please don't deduct their salary or pay because of this.
आपके घर ना आ पाए, ऐसे में उनका वेतन न काटें.
For more on the measures in India, we're joined by South and Southeast Asia government editor Ruth Pollard in New Delhi. Ruth, what do you make of the measures?
Well, obviously it's going to be incredibly difficult for 1.3 billion people living in a very densely populated country to self-isolate, as Modi is asking us to do. But really, we were also expecting him to announce some kind of package last night, possibly involving fiscal stimulus for sectors including autos, tourism and pharmaceuticals, as well as direct cash transfers to the poor and aid for farmers. Now, he did none of that. It was more of sort of a pep talk for the nation, but it was also an indication that I think India's government is very worried where the coronavirus outbreak is going in this country.
So do you think, in terms of the government response so far in India, Ruth, that they're pretty much behind? They're behind the curve?
Well, we now have 195 confirmed cases, and there's widespread concern that India's low number of cases doesn't reflect the true rate of infected people. Now, the Health Ministry, as late as last night, was still insisting that there's no evidence that the virus has moved to the community transmission stage. But India has one of the lowest testing rates in the world, so I think it's impossible for us to know that for sure. Now, the fear is India is 2 weeks behind the peak that we're seeing now in Italy, and with such an underfunded health system, that's very bad news.